Hey guys, here at my house bidding you welcome to another video. It's been quite a while. Haven't done a pickups for about 3 months because I've just not had a whole lot to show. I'm doing a lot of thrifting. Thrifting is pretty good. eBay is doing very good. Just not buying a lot of stuff for myself. I think I've compiled everything into this video, but I'm really not sure. I have been playing a bit of games recently. I've finished, as you guys saw, Final Fantasy VII for the first time. I'm currently playing Rhapsody, a musical adventure, on the Nintendo DS. It's pretty good. I'm glad I chose the DS version over the PS1 version. PS1 version is a tactical RPG, while the Nintendo DS one is more of a straight up JRPG. But we'll show the stuff I got. We'll start with OpShop stuff. Not a whole lot to show, only 3 items from the OpShop pile. Only 2 items from the OpShop pile, actually. But both items for my collection that I'm pretty happy to add. A game for my PS3 collection. I don't find a whole lot of PS3 games that I still need for my collection. There's still maybe 8 to 10 in my collection that I just don't think I'll ever have. I can't justify the expense on them, especially if I don't plan to play them anytime soon, so I found this one. It was $2. I figured this was from the Wounded Heroes in Bundamba, which I've really been struggling to find anything at recently. I haven't been going in as much as I used to there. But we have Minecraft Story Mode, The Complete Adventure. This was $2. I thought, great deal for it. I think it's about a $50 game, $40 to $50. But one for my collection. I did like Minecraft. I never played the story mode. Like, this is a different game from the actual game. It's like a separate thing. It's made by that Telltale game studio, which isn't around anymore. But cool to add it. It's the complete edition. Everything on the disc. No downloadable stuff. I hear Sony is closing the downloadable store for the PS3, so I don't know what's going to happen for stuff that like needed patches to work properly, or like, because like when you start up a PS3 game, when you put it in the system, it downloads something before it starts up. I don't know if that's like from their online store or what. I really don't know. I assume stuff like DLC will be like completely unusable, so hopefully all of the games we want to play, they're on discs, and if not, get downloading now. I found this in a Salvo's op shop in Goodna. They don't usually have a whole lot. I go in maybe once every couple of weeks to look, but they very rarely get in anything new. I think the last thing I saw in their video game related was 2 PlayStation 2 controllers. They were $8 each, which is a good price. And I would have bought them, but I always check inside the little pin connector in the PS2 controller that you actually plug into the system, that bit. And if it's ever missing any prongs, I don't buy it. It should have 9 prongs, and these only had 8, so I just left them there. It's one of those things, it's like, it might be a prong that uses like the select button or something, or it might be a prong that activates the rumble feature or something, but it's still something that I don't want to buy it unless it's working properly, and I don't know which prong does which. But they had this just sitting with the CDs. 3D Lemmings. Decent shape. They charged me $1 for it. The old 3D Lemmings. I already had Lemmings. And oh no, more Lemmings. So cool to get 3D Lemmings. 3D Lemmings. Decent game for the collection. It's not worth a whole lot, maybe like $15 max. But still a cool game for my collection. Let's just put them... I want to keep them together. Let's move this down, that over. There, now they're together. That's all the OpShop stuff. I've not been finding a whole lot of video game stuff in the OpShops. I'm picking up some stuff tomorrow, but it's all stuff for resale, and all the stuff I'm showing you here is stuff for my collection. From Cash Converters, I think these were all from Goodna. This one was like $2 or $3. I actually didn't have this one in my collection, Resident Evil 5. Because the PlayStation Store is closing down for the PS3 this year, I thought it's going to be better to get something like this, the Gold Edition, with all the DLC on the disc. I've already got Resident Evil 5, but I don't have it with like the DLC stuff. Like, whether the DLC is worth having or not is another story, but it's something I did want. And a couple of PlayStation 4 games. This one was $5. It's one I've wanted for a little while, but it's kind of a budget release, so I wanted to get it kind of as cheap as I could. Fade to Silence. Looks like an interesting game, kind of survival based. Not survival horror, but just like survival with horror elements, I guess. It was $5. I figured that was a good price for entry. And this one here, I have it on the PlayStation 3. Fantastic game. But I wanted to get it on PS4. It says not to be sold separately, so I don't know if this came with like a system or something. But Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Really great game. Really fun just to sail around and do battles and stuff. This is one of those games where I did play it and finish it, but to be completely honest, I was completely skipping through the parts of the game where it had like any cutscenes or anything. I'd just skip over the cutscenes and get back to the gameplay. It was that kind of a game where the game itself was really fun. Like, I don't even know the name of the protagonist. I don't know. I never paid attention. I just wanted to sail the high seas. From Pennywise, we found a couple of items. A PlayStation 4 game. I'm still buying a bit for the PlayStation 4. It's just what I'm finding games for. I don't have an Xbox One, and Switch games are out of my price range, so when I find a cheap PS4 game, I pick it up. This one was on clearance for $4 from the Pennywise in Goodna. It is Warhammer Chaos Bane. Looks like it says explore endless dungeons, so it's clearly some kind of dungeon crawler. Maybe similar to like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on the PS2. Not played it, don't know anything about it. It was $5. When I try it, I'll let you know. This was a really cool find, and I was fine with paying a little bit extra for this because it's two games that I really want to sit down and play. I think I have these on the original Xbox, but my original Xbox isn't hooked up, and I don't plan to hook it up anytime soon to play these games. It's ultra convenient to have these on the Nintendo Switch instead of anything else, and it is the Star Wars Jedi Knight Collection. This was $18, which I thought was a pretty good price. They had the other collection too, and they wanted $35 for that one. And I looked up what this was going for, and it's about $35, so $18 was a good price. Comes with Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 and Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I don't know if that's... I think there's 3 of these games. I don't think it has the first one. I think so. Yeah, I've played these on PC, never finished them, but they were really fun to play back in the day. Definitely want to sit down and give them another go. And the rest of this stuff is all from JB Hi-Fi. I went to the JB Hi-Fi in Indooroopilly. I walked there from my mum's place probably for the first time in years and years, probably since I lived there last. That's over 6-7 years now. I used to do that walk all the time. I used to walk everywhere to op shops and stuff. I never had a car. I'd rely on public transport, and it kind of sucked, but that's neither here nor there. I went to the JB Hi-Fi because I saw on their website that they had some games on clearance. A lot of stuff in the 2 for $30 deal, which I wanted to give a go with. I grabbed two games outside of the 2 for $30 deal, and these were like legitimate bargains. This one here, Wolfenstein Youngblood Deluxe Edition, this was $2. I don't consider these brand new. They're not shrink wrapped, so that's not brand new to me. Like, human hands have handled the disc, so it's not really brand new. Like this is brand new. Shrink wrapped is brand new. Like, anything that's not shrink wrapped is not brand new to me. But we have this one here, $2. Really good price. I don't know if it's a good game or not. I think most of the Wolfenstein games are pretty good. Looks like you can team up with a buddy, but it's all online, not like couch co-op, like Unravel. Let me check. Yeah, because this one says 1 player on the back, and this one says 1 to 2 players on the back, so... Yeah, 2 players, PlayStation Plus required. I don't have that. So if I was to play this, it would just be as a single. It includes a buddy pass, I don't know. It was $2. This was a bargain. Yakuza Remastered Collection. $10 for this. I've been looking for this. I've always thought if I saw this for cheap, I'd buy it. But I'm probably never going to find it for a price I really am comfortable paying. And turns out the price was brand new for $10. Like, not brand new, but like in like new condition. Sold as brand new. Unplayed. We need a new word for it. I think like new unplayed should be the terminology for it. Because I bought another game. It was some mech game that required VR. It was only $5 and I sold it for $25 on eBay. And I put it as very good condition, even though it was like new unplayed. Because I wasn't comfortable putting it as like new, because if you put something as like new, people expect it to be brand new. If you put it as brand new, they want it in a shrink wrap and nothing else will do. And fair enough, because that's brand new. But here, the Yakuza Remastered Collection, I guess you can compare it to other things. If you bought a DVD in one of these stores, they always come shrink wrapped. If you bought like a vinyl record, it would always come shrink wrapped. If you bought an appliance, it's brand new in the box. And when you open it, it's still like brand new in there. It smells brand new, but like this is like, it doesn't smell brand new. It just smells like the world. I don't know. I don't buy a lot of brand new games. The Yakuza Remastered Collection, $10. What a deal. For 3, 4, and 5. I don't think we ever got 5 in Australia, but we got 3 and 4. I've got them on the PS3. The only Yakuza game I've ever finished was Yakuza 0, which I don't own anymore. I would like to get back in my collection. But really cool, like what a set. Yeah, 3 and 4 are on the one disc and 5 is on its own disc, which is fine. Great bargain. Like if I saw that in Cash Converters, I'd have bought it for $10. And these ones were 2 for $30. I figured it's hard to find like really good PS4 titles. Like some of them, once they go on clearance, they disappear forever. And I wanted to try all of these ones out. We have Trek to Yumi, $15. I figured that was a good price for entry. I saw this when it came out, but I didn't want to pay the full price for it. It only came out last year, so $15 is definitely a much better price. Looks like they put the sticker over the old price. Yeah, the old price was $49, so definitely a better price than that. I've messed around with it a little bit. It's okay. It seems like one of those games where combat is going to, from the very first battle to the very last battle, you're going to be doing the exact same strategy. You're going to be countering the enemy and riposting them. Kind of like Assassin's Creed, but that's fine. This one, which I really wanted to grab, very happy to find it for $15. We have Gungrave Gore. I'm a big fan of the first two Gungrave games on PS2. Two of my favorite PS2 games even. So it was really cool to find this one. I remember this coming out, but I didn't want to pay like a higher price for it. I wanted to wait for it to go on clearance to buy it. Really awesome. I know it's based on a anime, manga, but I only know it from the video games. Oh, we've got a boomer shooter here. Kind of Doom clone, but that's fine with me. I like my Doom clones. Retro look, modern era, pure retro FPS chaos. For 15 bucks, I couldn't leave it there. Proteus. From the Humble Games? I don't know what that is. Yeah, really cool there. Definitely one I want to give a good try to. I really liked Doom on the PS4, that reboot they did. I thought that was a really good one. So hopefully it's at least, I won't say as good as that because that's like a fantastic game, but close. And the last game for this video is, I was going to get it eventually, it was just a matter of time. This one is brand new sealed, which is awesome. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection. This one was 15 bucks, brand new sealed. I thought this was a fantastic price. You get so many great games on this. You know, you can play them couch co-op. What do you get? It doesn't say all the games you get on the back here, but you do get, you get way more than you would think. You would think like, oh, you get Turtles in Time and maybe the arcade game, but no, you get way more than that. I think you get like the old NES game and stuff. Like that's the old NES artwork, I think. But yeah, really awesome. I've wanted to play this for quite a while, so definitely a good one to grab. Alright, and that's everything. Thank you guys for watching. See you at my house, bidding you guys farewell. Oh, and we're taking care of a cat for one of our elderly friends. It's not mine. I probably won't get another cat now that mine's passed on. But that's it. See you at my house, bidding you guys farewell.